In a world where screens often replace human interaction, how do we, as parents, guide our children to become well-rounded individuals who value their faith? Today's parenting landscape is a complex terrain, fraught with unique challenges. We live in a digital age where technology, with its myriad distractions, has woven itself into the very fabric of our lives. Our children are born into a world where their peers are just a click away, where knowledge and misinformation coexist on the same platforms. It's a world that moves at a breakneck speed, leaving little time for reflection or introspection. In this whirlwind of change and information overload, it's easy for the core values we hold dear to get lost. So, how can we adopt a parenting style that navigates these challenges while instilling Islamic values in our children? The answer lies in blending age-old wisdom with contemporary strategies, a journey we'll embark on together in this video series. To find answers, we turn to the timeless wisdom of our beloved Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him. He was not just a spiritual leader, but also a nurturing figure, a mentor, and a guide. To him, every child was a seed of potential, a beacon of hope for the future. The Prophet Muhammad once said, "He is not one of us who does not have mercy on our young and does not respect our elderly." This statement holds a profound depth of understanding about the dynamics of a healthy society. It emphasizes the need for compassion towards the young, recognizing their vulnerability and innocence. It also underscores the importance of respecting the elderly, acknowledging their wisdom and experience. In the Prophet's model, children are not just passive recipients of knowledge, but active participants in their own growth. They are encouraged to ask questions, to explore, and to learn. This approach fosters a sense of curiosity and a love for knowledge, equipping them to navigate the world with wisdom and understanding. Moreover, the Prophet's teachings highlight the importance of instilling good character in children. He taught us to be kind, patient, and forgiving, to be humble and respectful. These values form the cornerstone of a child's moral compass, guiding them throughout their lives. But the Prophet's model is not just about teaching, it's also about listening. He listened to children's stories, their dreams, and even their complaints. He validated their feelings and encouraged their ideas. This aspect of his approach nurtures a sense of self-worth and confidence in children, empowering them to express themselves and to make their voices heard. This prophetic model is not just a set of guidelines, it's a holistic approach that nurtures the heart, the mind, and the soul. It encourages a balance of spiritual, intellectual, and emotional growth. It's about raising children who are not just knowledgeable and skilled, but also compassionate and ethical. These principles form the foundation of a nurturing approach that encourages growth and understanding. It's about guiding our children with love and wisdom, shaping them into individuals who are both faithful to their Creator and beneficial to their communities. The first step is to establish a strong foundation in Islamic teachings. Just as we ensure our homes are built on solid ground, we must also ensure our children's spiritual understanding is anchored in the bedrock of our faith. The 5 pillars of Islam serve as this sturdy base, offering a clear and simple framework for understanding the core beliefs and practices of our faith. Instilling these principles in our children from an early age can help them navigate life with a clear sense of direction and purpose. But the foundation of faith is not just about rituals and rules, it's about stories and values. The stories of the prophets provide a rich tapestry of lessons on courage, compassion, patience, and wisdom. These narratives are not just tales from the past, but timeless lessons that continue to resonate today. By sharing these stories with our children, we are not just teaching them history, but we are giving them role models to inspire their character and conduct. And then there are the values. Islam promotes values such as kindness, honesty, respect, and responsibility. These values are the building blocks of good character. When we teach our children these values, we are not just teaching them how to be good Muslims, but how to be good human beings. We are equipping them with the tools to make wise decisions, to treat others with dignity and respect, and to contribute positively to the world around them. In the end, establishing a strong foundation in Islamic teachings is about more than just imparting knowledge. It's about nurturing a deep and abiding love for our faith. It's about helping our children understand that being a Muslim is not just about what we believe, but about who we are and how we live our lives. With this foundation, our children can navigate the world with a strong moral compass. They can face the challenges of life with courage and resilience. They can be lights in the world, shining with the wisdom of the prophets and the values of Islam. Character building is an essential part of parenting, and the prophet's life provides countless examples. His life was a living testament to the virtues of understanding, respect, and love. The Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was known for his kindness, patience, and wisdom, qualities that we can strive to nurture in our children. Let's look at some examples. The Prophet's kindness was evident in every interaction he had. He treated everyone with compassion, from his closest companions to strangers he met. He extended this kindness to animals, the environment, and even to those who wronged him. This shows us the importance of nurturing empathy and kindness in our children, teaching them to treat every living being with respect. His patience was another striking attribute. Despite facing numerous challenges and adversities, he remained steadfast and patient, trusting in Allah's plan. This teaches us to instill patience in our children, to help them understand that life will have its ups and downs, but with patience and faith they can navigate any situation. The Prophet's wisdom is another trait worth emulating. He was always keen on learning and seeking knowledge, emphasizing its importance to his followers. This encourages us to foster a love for learning in our children, to make them understand that knowledge is not just about academics, but also about understanding life and the world around them. These stories from the Prophet's life not only provide us with a moral compass, but also offer practical examples of how these values can be incorporated into everyday life. By sharing these stories with our children, we can help them understand and embody these virtues. Character building is not a one-time task, but a continuous process that happens over time. It requires consistency, patience, and most importantly, leading by example. As parents, we should strive to embody these virtues ourselves, for our actions often speak louder than our words. By embodying these virtues, our children can develop a strong character that reflects the teachings of Islam. They can grow to become individuals who are not only successful in their personal and professional lives, but also contribute positively to society, embodying the true spirit of Islam. In the digital age, social media is a reality we cannot ignore. Yet, like a double-edged sword, it can either enrich or detract from our children's lives. Unchecked exposure to these platforms can lead to a myriad of issues, from cyberbullying to the propagation of harmful ideologies. Yet, shunning technology entirely isn't the answer. Instead, let's guide our young minds to use these platforms responsibly. Teach them the value of discretion and discernment, the importance of respecting others online just as they would in person. Remind them that real-life connections and experiences should not be replaced by virtual ones. Encourage them to use social media to broaden their knowledge, to engage with communities that foster positivity, and to contribute constructively to the digital world. With proper guidance, technology can be a tool for learning rather than a source of distraction. Beyond academics and religious education, it's important to foster children's genuine interests. Imagine the world as a vast, fascinating playground waiting to be explored. Every child has a unique way of interacting with it, guided by their interests. Whether it's painting, playing soccer, or observing the stars, these activities are opportunities for growth, discovery, and joy. They develop skills, build confidence, and offer a sense of accomplishment. But remember, these pursuits aren't just about honing talents or gaining knowledge. They're about nurturing the whole child, their character, and their worldview. As they explore, they should be guided by the principles of Islamic ethics. Honesty, respect, perseverance, kindness. These aren't just values to be taught, they're values to be lived. So let's cheer them on as they chase their dreams, always reminding them to carry their values with them. By nurturing their passions, we can help our children become well-rounded individuals. Open conversations are crucial in building understanding and empathy. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to forget the importance of simply sitting down and talking to our children. These conversations are not just about instructing or lecturing, but about genuine dialogue. When we open the door to conversation, we show our children that their voices matter, Their concerns, dreams, and fears are valid, and we are here to listen. By doing so, we foster an environment of trust and respect where they feel safe to express their thoughts and feelings. Remember that our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was a great listener. He was always available to those who needed him, ready to lend an ear and offer counsel. He showed empathy and understanding, qualities that we should seek to emulate in our interactions with our children. It's in these open conversations that we can guide our children with wisdom. We can share our experiences, our values, and our faith. We can help them navigate the complexities of the digital age, balancing the pull of the modern world with the beauty of our rich Islamic heritage. This doesn't mean that we always have all the answers. Sometimes it's about exploring questions together, learning from each other, and growing together in faith and understanding. It's about acknowledging that we too are continuously learning and evolving. So, let's make time for these conversations. Let's put away our gadgets, quiet the noise of the world, and truly listen to our children. Let's show them the same patience and kindness that our beloved Prophet showed to those around him. Through open dialogue, we can strengthen our bond with our children and guide them through life's challenges. So let's open our hearts, our minds, and our ears to the voices of our children, and in doing so, help them grow into compassionate, thoughtful, and righteous individuals. While academic excellence is important, the Prophet taught us that the heart's education in faith is paramount. This notion provides a guiding light in the upbringing of our young. It serves as a reminder that while we encourage our children to soar high in their academic pursuits, we must also ensure they remain grounded in their faith. In the pursuit of knowledge, the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has emphasized, "Seek knowledge from the cradle to the grave." This beautiful saying encompasses all forms of knowledge, worldly and spiritual. It encourages us to strive for a fine balance between these two realms in our children's lives. In our modern world, where academic achievements often take center stage, we must remind our children of the importance of their spiritual journey. Deen, or faith, is the compass that guides them through life's challenges and triumphs. It provides a moral framework, inculcating values of empathy, respect, and love, which are integral to their character development. It's important to remember that learning is not just confined to textbooks or classrooms. It is a lifelong process that integrates both the mind and the heart. Encourage your children to question, to explore, to think critically, but also guide them to reflect, to be mindful, to cultivate their spiritual selves. In the Prophet's time, there was no separation between the mosque and the school. Education was seen as a holistic process, nurturing both the intellectual and the spiritual dimensions of a person. Let's strive to recreate this balance in our homes and in our lives. We can do this by creating an environment that fosters curiosity and love for learning, while also nurturing a strong connection with their faith. This could mean encouraging discussions about their schoolwork, as well as their understanding of religious teachings. It could mean setting aside time for both study and prayer, making clear that both are valued and necessary for their growth. By integrating both, we can equip our children with the knowledge and faith to thrive in life. Let's raise a generation that excels in their chosen fields, but also embodies the values and teachings of our beloved Prophet. In this way, we can ensure that they not only succeed in this world, but also in the hereafter. Life is full of challenges, and it's our duty as parents to equip our children with the resilience to face them. Resilience isn't about avoiding difficulties, but learning how to cope with them effectively. It's about understanding that failure is not the end, but a stepping stone to growth. And what better source of strength to draw upon than their faith? Children can learn to handle life's trials by understanding and embodying the teachings of Islam. The Prophet Muhammad himself faced many trials, yet he persevered with patience and faith. His life serves as a model of resilience. Just as a tree is strengthened by the winds that blow against it, our children can grow stronger through the challenges they face. And their faith can be their anchor, providing them with the courage and determination they need to weather life's storms. With faith as their anchor, they can navigate life's storms with courage and determination. Parenting in the digital age can be daunting, but the prophetic model offers timeless wisdom. We've explored the challenges of modern parenting and how the Prophet's life provides invaluable lessons in nurturing young minds. Starting from the basics, we can guide our children towards understanding the values Islam promotes. Through stories of the Prophet's kindness, patience, and wisdom, we can mold their character. While technology's allure can be strong, nurturing genuine interests and promoting open conversations can keep them grounded. The Prophet's emphasis on knowledge provides a balance between academic pursuits and the education of the heart in faith. And when life throws curveballs, resilience built on the foundation of their faith will see them through. So remember, by intertwining prophetic wisdom with modern parenting techniques, we can raise a generation that is both grounded in their faith and equipped to face the world.